Okay, I think that's good.
Hello, my name is Natalie Solomon.
My name is Solomon James.
Thank you, Navy Community Foundation, for giving us the opportunity to represent the Cardinal Shoe Center today on their behalf. Today, we are going to be talking to you about the history of our organization, where our money goes for our organization, and how we use it, and what we will do with the grant if we were able to receive $20,000.
Okay, so the history. So originally, before it was the Cardinal Sheen Center, the Cardinal Sheen Center was used as a recreation center for only war veterans after World War II. Before it was an armory for used after the Civil War, preparing through World War One and through World War II in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So military people would go there. It would hold guns, weapons, military weapons, and things like that. So in 1961, it was donated to the Bridgeport Doctor Trees of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and after that, it was donated in 1962. It opened up and became the Cardinal Sheen Center.
So where our money goes and how we use it for two main purposes, and that's for events and programs. Our main program, which is the Lisa Diaderot Golf Classic fundraiser, is where we use the money that is received from there to support our biggest program in the summer. And this event is hosted the second or third month of May ever since 1985. And it is hosted in Orange, Connecticut at the Racebrook Country Club in Orange, Connecticut. So 90% of the proceeds from this fundraiser is used to help benefit over 90% of families who are in need of financial assistance during their time during the summer program this summer. So we have two main programs, which are recreational and educational, that we use the money for, and there are 12 educational programs and 14 recreational programs. Two of the educational programs are the family tutoring program and the after school and Saturday program. And those two pictures over there, that is the after school program, and that is typically what the family tutoring program is. The after school and Saturday program is for K through 8 students who are interested in going there after school until they go home like about 7 o'clock at night. And they go there and they participate in multiple activities like swimming, going to the library, field trips, and other things as well. For the family tutoring program, it is very affordable. It is a classroom must to go and participate throughout the whole year to get extra help on things that they're working on in school. Two of the recreational programs is the sailing program and the girls and boys basketball league that is hosted in the winter. The sailing program is done throughout the summer and for several weeks, and they learn about water safety and marine life and other things. And the basketball winter league is separated into two different leagues for boys and girls, and they play 12 games throughout the season during the winter.
All right, so what we're gonna do with the money, I assume that everyone in the audience right now has a younger sibling or has someone that they know that's young that might not have access to a computer. I'm just gonna go by assumption. So what we wanna do is we wanna get new computers and expand the computer lab at the Cardinal Sheen Center. I took my time and I called the Cardinal Sheen Center just to get like estimate of how old the computers are and how many they have. And when I called, what they said was their computers is 6 to 8 years old. So now if you just think back 6 to 8 years ago and how different everything was, technology from phones to computers to other type of internet access items, you could tell that 6 to 8 year old computers are not a great thing to have. So what we would do is not only would we take the money and buy new computers, but we would take the computers that we already have and we'll sell them to get even more money. Because the computers that they have, I was talking to one of the workers there, they said they do a lot of they crash sometimes. Sometimes the students who go there lose their work off of it. So they have to start over. So just to cut off that long process of it, that we're just gonna get new computers from the start. Now we know that the 25 that you're planning on giving us might not be a lot to get too many computers, but it's a start. And like we said, since we have fundraisers and everything like that, we plan on using a small portion of that money to go towards the fundraisers to help us get more money from the computers. Because another problem they said they were having was that there'd be a lot of kids who come in who don't have access to computers at home. So like the line for the computer lab is always packed, it's always worked. So kids have to scurry towards the end of their due dates of their papers and stuff to get it in, just for the simple fact is because they can't go home with a computer or a laptop and type it up essay on their own, or they don't, or even if they do have a computer or laptop, they don't have the help needed because sometimes at home their home life is more difficult than needed. And then, so I just ask y'all as a community that you donate us money, please, because even though it's not a lot in general, that little bit of money that you do give us can help change the life of multiple kids. It can help change the dynamics of a whole community. So we just ask that, and thank you for giving us the opportunity again to come up here and talk.
So if you have any more information, you can check the Cardinal Shooting Center's website, shootcenter.org, and you can ask me because I used to work there, so I know majority about the